Have y'all heard the story about the woman who thought she married her dream man, but she found out that he was sneaking out at night to unalive women in their own neighborhood? Let me tell you that story. So boom, Cathy Mills met Robert Lee Walden in Tucson, Arizona when she was just 15 and he was 21. He was older, confident, and he said all the right things. Even though her mom knew that it wasn't right, she did not agree with it, she did not like it, Cathy was head over heels. They married as soon as she turned 16. But what felt like a whirlwind romance turned into a nightmare very quickly. See, Walden started changing. He had mood swings, intense stares, going out at night without saying where he was going. Cathy said that she started to feel like a prisoner in her own home. He was cold, controlling, and something about his energy just started to feel wrong. Then one day at the laundromat, Cathy saw a police sketch on the wall, on a wanted flyer. And y'all, it looked just like her husband. Her stomach dropped. She drove home and she made the most difficult call. But not long after she made the call, she turned him in and everything changed for her. So what the community didn't know, and what obviously Cathy didn't know, was that while she was in bed sleeping, her husband was out there in them streets doing just terrible things to women. Between May and June of 1991, he committed a violent spree. In May 4 of 1991, he forced a woman into a laundry room and essayed her at knife point. On May 15, 1991, he tricked a woman into letting him into her apartment and he essayed her. On June 13, 1991, he broke into the home of Lita Burraz, a 29-year-old teacher, essayed her and unalived her. It gets worse. He later admitted to a third unaliving that he was never even charged for. He had a job as a pest control tech, so that allowed him to have access to a lot of people's homes. And he was using that to target and stalk his victims. When he was finally arrested, people were shocked. They were saying that he was so quiet, polite, and helpful. But behind that mask was somebody leading a dark double life, for sure. So in court, the full list of what he did came out, and these were the charges. 1 account of first-degree unaliving, 4 counts of SA, 2 counts of S abuse, 3 counts of kidnapping, 1 count each of aggravated assault, burglary, and robbery. He was sentenced to life in prison and is currently on Arizona's death row. How is that? If he's on death row, he was not given the death penalty? I don't know. That's what it says. So if you want more information on this story, you got to check out the show Evil Lives Here on the ID channel. This is where Cathy bravely tells her story. The name of the episode is I Want to Watch His Last Breath. And she discusses the fear, the denial, and her ultimate strength. She thought she married her protector, and it turns out she was sleeping beside danger the whole time. What do y'all think about this case? Have you heard about this? And do you watch Evil Lives Here on the ID channel? Because them cases are crazy. So also in the comments, let me know if there are any stories that you want me to cover, because I love this stuff. I can do this every day. So let me know. Stay safe, stay informed. Love you, bye.